Why can't I get the chat? Here it is. It doesn't say it's live though. Waiting for dish with D. Why does it say waiting for dish with D? I hit play. It's not. I don't know what's wrong with this. You're early. Well, that's fantastic. I'm not having luck here. Maybe if I hit that. There we go. It's like saying, you know, Slim is not here. We have a stand-in. You'll see this in my vlog tomorrow. I got a tea brought for me today. I had a surprise. I was like, I have a surprise. I got a surprise. Oh, this hump day. Thank you for reminding me. It is hump day. Usually Bear Mama reminds me. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody comes in so fast sometimes. I used to have everybody individually, but you all come in so fast, I'm going to forget somebody. So I just say general, hello. It's easier that way. There's Bear Mom. I knew she'd say happy hump day. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Who was it last night that told me to make the cottage cheese pancake in the dash? One of you said it. I don't know who it was. Working crowd. Oh my God, Steve is on this kick. He wants me to make sauerkraut. He watches way too much YouTube. He's very susceptible to things, to suggestion. That's why he's not allowed to watch QVC. Oh yeah, he's all of a sudden into this. He's watching all this show, and it's something about, oh, we should be eating sauerkraut. So now he's like, he sends me all these videos how to make sauerkraut. So guess he'll be making sauerkraut soon. Hello, hello. Hello, somebody here mentioned about putting that pancake in the mini dash. I just wanted to say thank you. I did that today on the vlog, and you will see it tomorrow, and you'll see how it comes out. I don't want to spoil anything because you might not watch it then. Well, it's funny because we just got we were at Amish last week. I did get a thing of sauerkraut. It just looked good. Like sometimes it's like, it just looked really good. So yeah, I love sauerkraut. In fact, I was looking for the 1 point hot dogs the other day at the one store. They didn't have the ones I wanted, so I had to go to the other store because I'm like, I'm getting my hot dogs early. Last year, remember, I couldn't get them. I waited too long. Note to self, if you need your 1 point hot dogs, get out there and get them and put them in the freezer. Oh, she's a BEAR mama. She lives in the Smoky Mountains and she has bears for pets. Yeah. You got the right person. I've never made sauerkraut. All right, you're doing it on the Lose It app. Oh, you don't like sauerkraut? I love cabbage. You know, I mean, I love cabbage. I love Brussels sprouts. In fact, I just bought a head of cabbage to make garlicky cabbage. So, which ones are 1 point? Oh, oh God, they're smoked turkey ones. Who makes them? Somebody jump in. I want to say it's Ballpark, but I don't think it's. Who makes their turkey? Their smoked turkey. Somebody. Mary, that's the video he sent me. He sent me Mary's Nest. Oh my gosh. Mary's Nest was to get around. He's the one he sent me. Also, I know that if you could find the Dietz and Watson Gourmet Light are 1 point. Ballpark. There you go. Or is it Butterball? No, it's Ballpark. Ballpark smoked turkey. They're really good. I love them. I think they're fantastic. Yes, Ballpark. Also, Dietz and Watson used to have a Gourmet Light that was 1 point. I have it. And also Haber. Is it Haberset? Somebody else. It's a Jewish name. Hebrew National. There you go. Guess it's Jewish name, Hebrew. Hebrew National is another good one too. They're hard to find though, and they're even harder the closer you get to Sauerkraut tastes like, I guess it is sour. I mean, it's crowded. It's really, it's cabbage that's really broken down. I don't know how to describe it. Is it sour? I guess it is. It has like spices in it. I really enjoy it. I didn't make it today. Because I don't have, I needed to see the recipe and I needed to, I wanted to get the, water chestnuts because I love water chestnuts. I think that sounded really good. So I need to go out and get that. It's very vinegary. Yes, that's a good thing to say. Isn't it sour the homemade? Good evening. Don't feel bad, Marie. I'm blind basically. It's just it's I've and um it's been getting worse. I am the ShopRite, the one big ShopRite, ours closed, but the one I would get them has both. So I usually get one of each and just keep one in the freezer because, like I said, you're not going to find them. So I'm giving you this forewarning. You want hot dogs for Memorial Day weekend? Get them now. Keep them in the freezer. Oh my goodness, Suzanne, you do have the stories. Yeah, I don't know how to describe. I just love it. I love it on a hot dog. I just love it with any kind of pork product. I mean, especially a nice pork roast. You can cook your pork roast in the sauerkraut. Oh, just tenderizes it. It's fantastic. I get it, Pat. But I'm telling you, what one hot dog on a holiday I think we need though. I usually make one of those, and I usually make my sweet onion teriyaki chicken burgers that I couldn't find Trader Joe's anymore. I had to make my own, which I will tell you are pretty good. I will say that I did rock that recipe. I thought it came out fantastic. So I will be making my chicken burger and my hot dog. I may wrap it in two ingredient dough. That's the best. Or Peter suggested, like, make a pretzel bun. I'm like, it's a lot of work. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, burnt on the grill. Yes. Oh, yes. That's, oh, I have top chat. Why does it always come up with top chat? Make sure your top says live chat so you're getting the live chat. Mine always says top chat. Oh, we were talking about 1 point hot dogs because it is Memorial Day coming up in another month. It is. It is so easy to put this pork roast in the crock pot. I agree. An mini loaf recipe. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love lots of things burnt. Oh, thank you, Nora. Bailey appreciates that. His birthday's coming up. Peter reminded me his birthday's next Tuesday. He'll be 11. Bailey will be 11. That's crazy. Little 11. I was just getting melancholy today thinking about it. I said it in my rambling. I'm like, wow, he's getting old now, and I just don't know. It's hard to believe. Hello, hello. Or 77 and P. Oh, he certainly acts 77 some days. Some days, yes, with ground chicken. Yes, it's on my I can get the recipe. It's really good. I will not because I made it up, because I wanted the chicken teriyaki that Trader Joe's used to make, and they stopped making. Well, were they called chicken teriyaki? I don't remember what they were called, but whatever the chicken burgers they had that I liked, they don't make anymore. I think they were called chili lime. That's what they were called. So I made sweet onion teriyaki. All my favorite things: teriyaki, Asian. Why can't I get this to come up? Here it is. Yes, it yields once. It yields, should say, 4 servings. Oh, it's so good. And you grill a pineapple ring. Oh, I'm telling you, I went all out on this burger. And it's absolutely fantastic. You will be like, Dee did not steer us wrong. This is amazing burger. You will not miss any kind of burger if you make this. The chili, yeah, I couldn't get, and I love the chili lime. They were always my go-to burgers for like picnics and stuff. I love those. So I will pin this. That is my own creation. I came up with that, and I love it. And I freeze them, and I was eating them over the summer. Fantastic. Hello, hello, hello. 40 on Tuesday. Wow. My baby's going to be 24 this year. I can't say that out loud. I thought maybe they'd come back. I did get the mini chicken cilantro mini wontons came back. I got those when I was there. I feel like I need another trip. I might need another trip to Trader Joe's before Memorial Day. I don't know. I'm feeling the itch. I can go there weekly. It's just, that's how good the stuff is. Oh, a German potluck dinner. That's always fun. It is unbelievable. Like, we were just talking about this the other day. Like, I had what you call Irish twins. Timmy and Peter are 11 and a half months apart. So they were two babies. And it's like, all of a sudden, they're 23 and 24 now. When did that happen? I don't know. I do like the, is it the Purdue? Who has the onion teriyaki ones? But I thought they were expensive. They were like $10 for, I think you got 6. And I'm like, that's why I came up with that recipe. Because I did not want to spend $10. I think it was 4 maybe. I think it was four hamburgers. I went, I'm not paying $10 for 4 hamburgers that I can make. And did I make them? They were actually better. Oh, mine came back. They just were ridiculously expensive. The recipe for the pancakes, you mean the one, it's on the website. Here, I'll get it for you. I made it in the mini dash. It went through 2 cycles. If I did it like I wanted to, see again, I talked myself out of it. I wanted to just do a 1/3 cup, and it would have probably cooked in a serving, in a cycle. But no, I had to do 2. Here it is. So I did it in the mini dash this morning. You'll see it tomorrow in the vlog, but it did come out good. I will tell you, I really liked it. Hey, Laura, welcome back. There's the recipe. Oh, the miso soup. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. And then I saw those other noodles, but I have more miso soup. That's like, that stuff is like crack. That stuff's so good. That's going to be another, like every time I go to Trader's, I have to get that. And if they stop making it, I may implode. That always happens. You get something you really like and then they stop making it. And it's like, it's 0 points. It's so good. Please follow their page for exciting things coming. What page is that, Catherine? Their Facebook page or their Connect page? Oh, that's awesome, Laura. I'm glad you had a good time. Oh, Timmy and Peter are 11 months, almost to the day. Well, can't they take out the bones? Because some of us really like them. Am I late to the boat, or has anyone seen that Ozempic-like cookie dough recipe? I have no idea. I think I'm late to the boat, too. I have no idea what that is. Can you please explain? Because I like cookie dough. And what does Ozempic have to do with cookie dough? Is it come out of a syringe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, we got some rain today. Yeah. I didn't plan. I'm not gonna be honest. I didn't plan for them to be that close. I wanted them close. Like maybe 16, 18 months was my goal, but I don't know. The chicken soup packets. Oh, I don't think I ever saw those. I have never had an Ethan's. Well, I have, not recently. Oh no, more tornado watches. Oh, geez. Oh, you have a twin. Oh, I dressed the boys like twins for a while. When they were real, when they got older, I stopped. But or I would get one in a different color. I just didn't realize I was that fertile. And then it was like, yeah, I'm yeah. Notice he was the last one. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Hello to Renee. Yeah, ours is done. They're closed that location. Connect page. Please follow their page for upcoming things. I follow a lot of things on Connect, though not a huge I'm not a huge fan of Connect. I'm not a huge fan of the Healthi apps. Another one that's hard. You can't. It's hard to respond to comments on the Healthi app form. Oh, I can't imagine. Well, I'm a big Call the Midwife fan. Oh my gosh, I love that show. If you're looking for a good show, oh my gosh, it is so good. Call the Midwife. It's on BBC, but you can see it on Netflix. Oh my gosh, I absolutely am. It's been on like 12 seasons. That show is just awesome. I haven't seen a sales push. Have you? I haven't, I don't know if they're going to do one. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of obvious they have it. If you want it, you could just go ask them. I know there's a part on the app that says if you wanted more information. Isn't it I love that show. I love anything. I've realized I like British television. I am addicted to anything British. I absolutely love British television. Alicia, ours moved last week. Two more seasons. Well, I got the BBC app or the PBS app, so I get to watch it on the day on every Sunday. They put a new episode out. I didn't want to wait till Netflix. Netflix will they'll put them all that whole season out at once, but I don't want to wait because I missed it so much. So each Sunday I watch Call the Midwife on my little app. It does. It's not as easy as the Weight Watchers app. I will tell you, Healthy is not as user friendly as Weight Watchers. I don't find it anyway. Oh, Call the Midwife. I have to think. Mr. Selfridge? No, I don't know where is that on. Where's that at? Oh, I gotta find me those British audiobooks. Favorite character on Call the Midwife has to be Chumley. Chummy. I loved Chummy. Chummy was the best. Oh, wrapped in a wonton wrapper and air fried. Heck, anything in a wrapper, a wonton and air fried is good. Doc Martin, I have not. Hey, Mashburn. Oh, I love the words that the Brits use, like bugger. Even like Amy's human. It's all cracker. Like cracked. I love the wording that they use for things. It just makes me, buggers, bollocks. Yeah, I will tell you, the Healthy app is gobsmacked. I don't find I mean, one of the negative things is it's not as user friendly, and it could be because I'm just not used to it. Though I've had that app forever, though it has changed. They're not qualified to do. I agree, Lynn. She shouldn't be. Chummy. Doc Martin is a British. Oh, I'll have to look. Doctor Who was okay. I wasn't. I don't know. I guess I like more current stuff. Oh, McLean is taking a nap. Oh, you richest boyfriend. I love it. If I had to pick a favorite character now, it has, of course, Sister Julianne. Who doesn't love Sister Julianne? And of course, Sister Monica Joan. She was last night's episode, or last I watched it. She was hiding the dog. His name was Nothing under her dress. I love I love Sister Evangeline. And when she perished, I was so sad. Not Sister Evangeline. Oh, absolutely, Tiffany. Keep Tiffany in your prayers, please. Yes, they can't make you do the drugs. No, that's absolutely true. You cannot. You're never forced to do that. Downton Abbey, another good one. Another good one. Love Downton Abbey. Oh, won't you share them? So, yeah. So, like I said, there's going to be um, pros and cons, obviously. Good for you. You want to come mow my lawn? Nah, I got the boys doing it. Sometimes when I want to get extra steps in, I go out and Steve doesn't know what to do. He's like, "You want to help me?" I'm like, "I just need to get a little bit of a workout in." Not lately. This back has been singing today. Let's just say, I have good days and bad days. Today was a bad day. I'm surprised I even walked today. It was bad. We're here for you, Tiffany. Yeah, I don't like the fact you can't share recipes. I really think though, um, it's they're going to have to update it because if they want people to stay, people aren't going to put up with this. Good for you, Miss Carla J. I love that. That's awesome. And I have not gotten on the scale since Saturday. I have not. So it's either going to be really good or really bad. Is anybody new just joining us for the first time? We're very low key here. We chit chat about food. We chit chat about our journey. We chit chat about what we're watching on Netflix. We're a friend group here. Oh, strengthening my core. I've been strengthening my core. My core is pretty gosh darn strengthened. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Roy figured it out, did he? Leave it to Mr. Roy. Maria, I feel for you. I feel it. Ooh, Tamara. I put in my vlog today, and I will mention it here because I think it's worth mentioning. I was doing something, and I was using my little handheld frother. It reminded me of somebody who told me about this handheld frother, and I thought I haven't seen her in. I can't think of her name right now. Cindy. Her name is Cindy, and she was one that told me about the frother. And she also was one that had me for Secret Santa the first year. I think I haven't seen Cindy in forever. So I want to put out there right here, right now, if you're ever not in a good place, if you're ever like, I'm off plan, I lost my wagon, um, don't not come. We're still your friends. We're your friends no matter what you do. I am here for you. You don't have to be on a weight loss journey. We can just be buddies. I just feel like our friendship isn't based on the fact that you're on a weight loss journey. I think our friendship is based on the fact of mutual respect and understanding. And I just thought, oh wow, I missed her, and she's probably not here for that reason, or she's sick. I don't know. So I gotta have to do some. I don't remember what her last name was. I don't come to me. I just have to give it some thought. Yeah, Marie, I get it, but I've gotten past that at this point because it's not supposed to affect us. So that's what you have to keep in the forefront of your head. Yes, they've gone on this venture. Yes, we might not agree with it, but it's not going to affect us. It's not going to change anything for the plan. So keep reminding yourself of that. Healthi is another form of a tracking app. It's an app called Health. It used to be called iTrack Bites. They do all the old WW plans, so it's very comparable to Weight Watchers. They used to do blue, green, and purple. They've done Points Plus, and stuff like that. Just breathe, Marie. Breathe. Yeah, like I said, if you could be the worst person, you could gain 100 pounds back. That doesn't mean you don't come here and just talk with us. Keep your foot in the door. Nan, I feel like I have, because I reached out to her, and what was her Nan? I should reach out to her again. Nan. I think it was Nan. Was it Nan R? Good for you, Carla. That's awesome. That is awesome. And like I said, it's our relationship is not based on our weight. Our relationship is based on the fact that we all have things in common. We enjoy good television. We all like, British comedies, and I got some kind of thing on my eye. But I got to figure out what Cindy's last name was. It'll come to me. I'm gonna go search through my things. Cindy. It is trying to get back to the magic. It's like when you have your head down and you're focused and you put your head up for 5 seconds and it all goes to pot. Yeah, I feel like it was Nan R. Because we had 2 Nans here. That's the problem. There's the confusion. There's 2 Nans that come here. We all like to eat. Yeah, that's a good one in common. We all like cookies. Yeah, I mean, eating is never the best thing to do, but sometimes it's the most common thing to do. So don't beat yourself up because you do the thing that most people would do. Nan R. That's what I thought. Broken back and teeth surgery. Okay. I did reach out to her once. I told her, she said she was doing okay, not great. But I will do it again. And I will tell you, I see Barrett always mentions this, and I want to reiterate it because it's always important. We need to be able to survive without Weight Watchers. What if they go bankrupt? I mean, it could happen. We have to, she always says, program proof our program. Like, we almost have to, I know you love your meeting. I know, I'm a meetings person. But what if something happens? Like, maybe try a virtual. Since you pay for it anyway, try different ones. Maybe you'll find one that you do kind of like. Because let me tell you something. I've been to several. There's a lot I don't like. I haven't found one that I've clicked with yet, but there may be one. So don't give up hope on the virtual. So try doing and go on. Like I said, you're paying for that. You're paying for it. So why not utilize it? Check out different coaches. See, maybe you'll find one. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it was Nan R. She's in the Facebook group too. Yeah, I mean, like, you're not going to drive 3 hours to a meeting. Nobody should have to. So what do you do? Like, that's a good question. What do you do if your meeting is gone? Does it mean your journey's over? Does it mean you give up? No, I mean, yes, you've made great friends there. And hopefully, if they're great friends, you continue to stay friends. Hey, maybe to say to them, hey, why don't we meet once every other week? Make it easy. Every week, somebody might be daunting for people, and get together at a diner or a coffee shop and have a cup of coffee and just talk it out. Like, don't lose that connection. Like, if people really like it, they really will want to stay connected. Yeah, I'm telling you, some you may the first one you might not like. Go to different ones. I mean, I always put, and I'll put it in the group again. I think it's always good to put in there a refresher and say, hey, could you recommend a virtual coach? And people will recommend the ones that they like. So I say, check out when they're on, go to one of their meetings and see what you think. You might connect with them, you might not. You just check another one out because you just never know. They have a lot at different times. Yeah, that sounds really good, Ro. Has anyone used Coach Lily? I've never heard of Coach Lily. Do you like the chef Laura, Suzanne? Look at Car. Ah, you're my greatest accomplishment. You're all my greatest accomplishments. Yeah, you should definitely. I think Michael G. I've seen him. Jennifer G. Ah, thank you, Nora. Ivans. Follow Planning Us Healthy on YouTube. She has good recipes. Yes, Christy. I know Christy. Hey, Karen. I mean, because you just never know. Because they're going to wipe out your meeting and not care. And I get it because it's a business to them. D for president. So find a way to we have to figure out how to survive without that because they don't give a crap about us. You know, it's a business and businesses can't. They can't worry about the little guy. They're a business and you know, you got to do what you got to do. So how can we survive? We have to find ways to survive. Bailey. Well, who doesn't like Bailey? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Oh, we're so excited to have your car. Yeah, you just never know. I've been to a few. I need to. Christy said, "Oh, how was that recently? Or have you been? How long you been here, Amy Jolie, Amy Joel, Amy Jolie? If I can get my voice out correctly. Bailey could be my VP. Yeah, but he messes in his pants. Yeah, absolutely. But my question is, we have to pro. Oh, okay, recently. Um, we have to be able to survive without WW because just in case, like I said, any minute they could sit there and say, no more meetings. We're just doing completely virtual. You know, you could sit there and pick it all you want. It's not going to change the fact. So how do you have a plan? You know, we have to have a plan in place. Hence why maybe I'm looking at the Healthy app as my backup, just in case, they're going to say, hey, we might not let the lifetimers in anymore for free. We're going to start charging them. And then, what do the lifetimers do? Maybe they don't want to pay. Maybe they're going to be like indignant about it because, hey, we've never paid before. Why are we going to pay now? Even though they've held all these years for free. I don't know. But I mean, there's just so many different things. So you just have to like find ways to like other things that you can utilize for your journey. Oh wow, Pat. See, they grandfathered us and we didn't lifetimers anyway. We just got our apps renewed for a year. Yes, my spidey senses do tell me that. They do. I think they're going to go all virtual eventually, and they're going to wipe out the lifetimers for free. That's my instincts. It's nobody's told me that. If somebody told me, I would tell you that. Like, hey, I got insider intel, which I don't, but not for that anyway. I just my spidey senses tell me that. Yes, because why get rid of the brick and mortar locations? There's no reason to get rid of them unless you're eventually going to just wean them down and get rid of them. Well, there ain't much meetings in the Smoky Mountains, says their bear mama. You and the bears would be attending. That's wonderful, Catherine. Good night, Donna McKean. Because let's face it, if they're doing telehealth, if they're going to do that virtually, why not do a meeting virtually? And I really think that's what they want to do. That's just my 2 cents. Take it for what you want. Exactly. Laura, I think we need to be prepared for that. I mean, I also realize too, if you're not used to doing virtual, it is an adjustment. That's why I think you should start now, before the meetings are closed, if they do close. Start now. Get accustomed to that difference. So if something happens, you're ready. You have a backup plan. Like, it doesn't hurt. Like I said, you get it. You're paying for it. You get to go. I suggest you should do the App Academy. You should do the Kickstart. It's all free and included in your app. You should definitely do all that. We have me. I'm always going to be here. Healthy is perfect. Wonderful, Sheila with an H. Oh, yes, my shirt does. That's where Glam Squad sprouted up. Yeah, there's always going to be a tracking app. You'll be able to, if Weight Watchers, like, say you don't want to pay them, or, there's always different tracking apps you can get. There's always that. And let's face it, we've been on plan long enough to do this on a pen and paper. Can we? Like I say that a lot of times, like, I know points for things. So in fact, that was one of the questions that they asked me the other night about when Weight Watchers changes plans. I said, it's a bit disruptive, yes, because we're all ready, and when we finally get it, they change the plan. It's like, I finally understand it. I finally am committed. I'm finally getting it. I'm finally doing well, and they change the plan from underneath me. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's hard, Jenny. I think the Connect's Healthi's site it needs work. It does. Oh, welcome back, Lynn. Well, they'll still sell them online. I mean, but they're not going to sell them anywhere else. As long as their people are buying them, they can stick them on Amazon, stuff like that. Good for you, Abby. I love that. A new me. I mean, who knows, Michelle? You just never know with them. I mean, they're doing things I never thought they'd do. So, hey, anything's possible, right? That's how I feel. That's good, Pat. Like I said, you'll have the option. Yeah, I think the WW app is very user friendly. It is. And I think it'll still be here. I don't think that'll go anywhere because, again, it doesn't take many people to run that. Let's face it. You don't need a corporation to run an app. So I think you'll definitely see it. Now, whether they'll be charging, I don't think they'll be charging a lot. They'll probably charge what they charge us now, like $14.95 a month. You know, that's probably, though they were smart. They put it in a yearly package and make it a little bit more affordable. You know? So yes, out of the COVID ashes, Abby flourished. That's fantastic. that kind of happened to me, honestly. When we were in lockdown, that's when my channel grew, and that was because I had more time and I got more creative, and I think that's when a lot of things got better for me. So I agree with you. I think that COVID was, in a sense, good for me to be. My creative side came out. Oh, Coach Laura does cooking tutorials on Connect. I'm gonna put a post in the group after this. All right, Bear Mama, don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. There is, I think it's discontent because we're stunned. I really think if they had maybe kind of softened the blow a little bit, it's just everything happened like boom. And then a week later, boom. Like it was, there was no talk, there was no chatter. Had we, like last year, we were hearing all chatter about the plan changing. We knew early on it was going to change in November. This, there was no chatter about. So I think people were just shocked, to be honest. Yep, show up or blow up. That was my leader. Always, Mary Lou always used to say that. I mean, Weight Watchers teaches us a lot of things, and I mean, a lot of us love the accountability. They love going there, having somebody weigh them. That makes us behave. You're like, well, I'll just get weighed. I'll just get weighed on Sunday. I'll take another day. Like, we got to get out of that mindset. It was way too much too fast. It really was sucker punched. Awesome. Yeah, all the coaches have Connect groups. I've joined a few. Yeah, that's what it was. We didn't hear any chatter. There was no like I normally get all the insider info. I got nothing. And it just was like, yeah. Well, or people just tend to talk. I mean, some people I don't even, maybe they didn't even know. I mean, not even like people. Like they just did it where nobody knew. Oh, my leader does that too. She's funny. She was talking about the changes in November, and she's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You just, it's like the blue plan. Don't worry about it. You get popcorn." I didn't say that. She was giving away everything in the room. She wasn't allowed to do that. Apparently she doesn't have a supervisor. They're like supervisor less. Hence why I got the Nikki Gets Fit poster. Oh yeah, 6 a.m. Suzanne. Some of us are like three sheets to the wind. I mean, think about it. As much as we think we need them, I think we have the tools. And I say this all the time, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody. I don't. But sometimes we have to fly on our own. We have to almost, like, you can't have everybody show you all the time. We have to put the work in. Like, a lot of people will say to me, "What's the points? What's the points?" Well, you know what's in this recipe. Why don't you figure them out? Like sometimes when, like, we all know, I think we're just so afraid to be that little bird and fly out that nest. We don't know how strong we truly are. And the more stronger and more independent you are, the better you'll do. Honestly. Oh, the drama. I know. I agree. I think Coach Laura is WW. Oh, that's what I'm thinking, Mary. That's the thing. I mean, and I just know this from my experience. If I could go to everyone's house and make these things, people would be like, okay, you're in charge. And like I was saying at Roy's Live, we're here to instruct, to give you ideas. You're to take that idea and make it your own and create with that. And when you figure all this stuff out, it's empowering, and you make really good choices and changes. And that's how change happens, when you take ownership of it. Instead of having somebody do it for you, you do it yourself. And it is very empowering. Oh yeah, they're gonna say no. They're gonna say no, tea does not count because it's a caffeinated beverage. I know they're gonna say that. And and in a sense, I do. That's what they, they're allowed to say that because that's true. They don't count caffeinated beverages because you dehydrate apparently, which I don't know. But Weight Watchers has given you the tools. If they end tomorrow, you should be able to survive because you have the capabilities. You have to use them. Not lean on the meetings so much, not lean on everybody doing something for you. Do it for yourself. Figure out, make yourself a recipe. Put all the points in and seriously see how you can pull that meal apart. You're absolutely, Jenny, it would never hurt. It really wouldn't. It really would it never's going to hurt you. Hey, Renee agrees. Obsolete. Yeah, well, the tools are in us. The tools are in us. We have to stop depending on everybody else to do it for us and do it for ourselves. I know you're all smart. I know you all can do it. I know it's hard. I know it's time consuming. I do. I know how much time it takes to plan a meal and how much thought and I have to track on 2 apps. So I'm doubling my time. But when you do it often, you get very good at it and you get very quick at putting that stuff in there. And I will say it's easier to build a recipe on the computer than it is on your phone. It's really much quicker because you could just sit there and you could tap, 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 tap. I find it much easier to do it on the computer than I do unless I want to scan something, which I don't usually scan. It is. You are the one that is responsible. You have to do the work, and that's the thing. You have to put the work in. It's never going to be your journey. It's always going to be somebody else's doing it for you. And then what happens if that somebody else goes away? You need to figure out your meals, your food choices, what you want to spend points on. Sometimes sitting down there, make a shopping list. That alone is a big deal. And putting in what you want to get. And then for me, I don't meal plan because I just don't, I need to, I definitely pick out a protein that morning, what I'm going to do with it. Or maybe the night before. Like tonight, I knew we were having chicken, and I decided to make the chicken and gnocchi. Have a well-stocked pantry and freezer you can pull from, or make that list and go to get those things to make those recipes. Yeah, I do everything on the computer. It's much easier. Yeah, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Absolutely. That is so true. If you're not really proficient at the recipe builder, it's because you're not doing it. You're having somebody else do it for you. I'm sitting there and telling you like my glasses are black. People ask me every time I do something before I can even breathe, what's the points? Like, why not just break that recipe down and figure out those points instead of having me tell you those points? What if I told you the wrong points? You're trusting me. I don't know. You should really like we always tell you really should double check everybody's points. Well, people won't double check because then they'll have to do the work for it. So yeah. I'm sure you could find one online. Exactly, Jackie. It all starts with you. Remember, I said in a video, where does Weight Watchers start? Right here. I'm WW. I'm WW. It starts with me and the choices and the decisions that I make. It doesn't matter what the app says or what the meeting says. It all starts here with you. You are WW. You are your weight loss journey. And you all can do it. I know you can. You don't need to use the builder. You can do it all on paper. Add them up and divide them by servings. I've done that many times. If I want to do something really quick, I sit there, I grab a piece of paper, divide it by how many servings, and that's your points. Figure out and you will learn. And learning is empowering. There isn't one like the purple plan. People use, I think, who can answer that question? I know there isn't one for the purple plan. There's a green plan and there's a blue plan, but there isn't a purple plan. But I think people might, somebody might be able to answer that one. Oh, the colonoscopy prep. Good luck. Good luck with that. Does anybody know the program for the purple plan on Healthi? I don't. Oh, recently, Suzanne? Oh, someone posted in the Facebook group. Hey, Brandy Lynn. You're certainly a busy little girl. Or I should say social butterfly. That's what I was looking for. It was a busy little bee, but I didn't like that. Wasn't what I was going to say. It was a social butterfly. Coach Lisa. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hi, Rose. Thank you. Good night, Paula. Royce is about the purple penis tutorial. Don't Be Too Diva has a workaround plan. If you have not checked out Recipes with Roy, he has a whole tutorial on the Healthi app if you're interested. I've shared it many times. Oh, you girls are so sweet. I do. I am the moderator of this chat. You're all welcome. You guys, as much as I give, you give back. So, but it is something, I don't, I guess I don't mean any disrespect, but you gotta put the work in. You gotta figure it out. I mean, yeah, you can get cookbook, but it's so nice to be able to know everything and figure that out. And you will be more successful the more work you do. It is proven. There you go, Pep. Put it down. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure, Catherine. You're welcome, Mary. Slim has a stand-in. Yep, he's getting a bath. Just Better. I've never heard of Just Better, so I'm gonna have to say no. We are the captains of our own ship. Yep, and that ship will either float or sink. My pleasure, Yolanda. Thank you, Jackie. It's very simple. Oh, the Carol Burnett special. I'm gonna go watch that too. Exactly, Amy. Oh, yeah, I don't know of that one. Don't know that one. Good night, Jay Bates. Thank you, Carla. Good night. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to head on out as well. Always fun to dish it out with you. It's, if you haven't seen Wednesday Wisdom for Weight Loss, I just posted it. Well, I didn't just posted it. It went up this afternoon. Your questions I tackled. Not too many today. It was pretty good. I appreciate if you go take a watch. I would love for you to go check that out. Good water aerobics, enjoy. Good point there, Miss Honey. So I will see you all tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, God, this week went fast, didn't it? So I'm going to go edit today's vlog for tomorrow. But like I said, go check out today's Wednesday Wisdom for Weight Loss. It's a good one. They're always good. But you guys love that video and I love doing it. So I appreciate it. I will dish with you tomorrow. To get the thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate that as well. And I will dish with you tomorrow. Good night.